In the world of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology, the term smart contracts has gained significant attention and popularity. These contracts are often seen as a revolutionary development in the field of digital agreements. So in this video, I am going to explain the concept of smart contracts, their evolution, applications, and benefits. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of what smart contracts are and how we can use them in real life. The concept of smart contracts was first introduced by computer scientist and cryptographer Nick Szabo in the early 1990s. Szabo envisioned self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into the code. These contracts would automatically execute when predefined conditions were met, eliminating the need for intermediaries and reducing the risk of disputes. Szabo's vision was ahead of its time, but the technology to implement smart contracts effectively did not exist in the early 1990s. It wasn't until the emergence of blockchain technology, with Ethereum being a prominent player, that smart contracts became a reality. So, what exactly are smart contracts? Smart contracts are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into code. They run on blockchains like Ethereum and automatically execute when predefined conditions are met. Unlike traditional contracts which require intermediaries like lawyers and notaries to ensure compliance, smart contracts operate in a trustless environment. This means that parties can engage in agreements without needing to trust each other or rely on third parties. To understand smart contracts fully, let's break down their four key components: the code, the blockchain, the digital signatures, and the oracles. Smart contracts are written in code, typically using programming languages specifically designed for the blockchain, such as Solidity for Ethereum. The code contains the rules and conditions that govern the contract's execution. Smart contracts operate on blockchain networks which serve as decentralized and immutable ledgers. The blockchain ensures transparency, security, and trust in the contract's execution. Participants in a smart contract use digital signatures to authenticate their identity and approval of the contract's terms. These signatures are cryptographically secure and unique to each user. In some cases, smart contracts need external data to trigger their execution. Oracles act as bridges between the blockchain and real-world data sources, providing the necessary information to smart contracts. But how do smart contracts work in practice? A smart contract is created by a developer who writes the contract's code defining its terms and conditions. This code is then deployed onto the blockchain. Once deployed, the smart contract becomes a part of the blockchain and is accessible to anyone. Parties interested in the contract interact with it by sending transactions to the blockchain. Smart contracts execute when specific conditions encoded in the contract's code are met. These conditions can range from time-based triggers to external events reported by oracles, such as the final score of a soccer match or weather data. When the conditions are met, the smart contract automatically executes the agreed-upon actions. For example, in a smart contract for a digital rental agreement, when the rental period expires, the contract could automatically transfer ownership back to the owner. Smart contracts are trustless because their execution is guaranteed by the blockchain's consensus mechanism. Once executed, the outcome is irreversible and recorded on the blockchain, ensuring transparency and security. Now that we know what smart contracts are and how they work, let's explore a few important industries in real life where smart contracts can find applications. For example, in the financial services sector, smart contracts can automate complex financial transactions, including lending, borrowing, and insurance. They enable self-executing agreements without intermediaries, reducing costs and enhancing efficiency. Beyond financial services, smart contracts are invaluable for supply chain management. They play a pivotal role in automating the tracking and verification of goods as they move through the supply chain. This automation not only increases transparency but also significantly mitigates the risk of fraudulent activities. Property transactions often involve multiple intermediaries and paperwork. Smart contracts simplify real estate transactions by automating tasks like title transfers and escrow. Smart contracts can also provide the means to encode complex legal contracts such as wills and intellectual property agreements, ensuring their execution according to predefined rules. The healthcare sector also benefits from smart contracts. They facilitate the secure exchange of medical records, ensuring data privacy and security. Additionally, smart contracts automate processes like insurance claims and billing, reducing administrative overhead. Finally, smart contracts play a pivotal role in enhancing the integrity of elections. They ensure transparency and immutability of voting results, safeguarding the democratic process against manipulation and fraud. The adoption of smart contracts offers a host of compelling benefits. Firstly, they enable trustless transactions, allowing parties to engage in agreements without having to rely on mutual trust. Instead, they depend on the code and blockchain for enforcement. Furthermore, smart contracts are known for their exceptional security. Once deployed on the blockchain, their execution remains tamper-proof and immune to alteration or manipulation. Let's now explore a few more benefits of smart contracts. In addition to security, smart contracts also bring efficiency to the forefront. They automate processes, reducing the need for intermediaries and minimizing the risk of errors. Moreover, smart contracts contribute to transparency in interactions. Every smart contract transaction is recorded on the blockchain, creating a transparent history of all dealings. Finally, smart contracts have a global reach transcending geographical boundaries. They enable parties from different countries to engage in agreements seamlessly, making them a powerful tool for international collaborations and transactions. In essence, smart contracts are revolutionizing how agreements are made and executed, offering a plethora of benefits that enhance security, efficiency, and transparency on a global scale. In conclusion, smart contracts represent a transformative innovation in the world of digital agreements. These self-executing contracts powered by blockchain technology offer trustless, secure, and efficient ways for parties to engage in agreements. While smart contracts have big potential and a growing list of applications, they are not without challenges such as code complexity and legal recognition. As blockchain technology continues to evolve, smart contracts are likely to play an increasingly significant role in shaping the future of business and finance. Thanks for watching. If you like the video on smart contracts, click here to watch the video on blockchain technology.